What's going on, everybody? I'm your host, the Carolina Collector, and it's a little past 1:30 in the morning my time, and again, my insomnia has gotten the best of me, so I ended up pulling out my workstation and got back there with the steam cleaner and steam cleaned all of this up to this point. I actually did my entire bedroom, as a matter of fact, but I got to move some of this stuff around. I pulled my ottoman out and steamed under there. I got the ceramic cleaner for my couch. That stuff works really nice. I already did the dining room floor. Of course, you can see how nice and shiny that is. That doesn't belong there. That's supposed to be outside. My countertop is completely covered with sprays and stuff. Got the Odoban for this guy. I'm going to have to do a refill very soon. But, you know, I'm just trying to keep myself busy. You know, of course, as any of you know, if you've been watching the channel, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. You know, the guys have been coming over every day. I made some more cheeseburgers for all of us and called it a night pretty early and slept for a few hours. So at least I got a couple hours of sleep in me. But, you know, now I'm into the wee hours of the night. You know, when normal people are sleeping, I'm here steam cleaning my carpet. You know, a lot of you women out there, in particular my ex-girlfriend, you know, she never really appreciated how hard I worked on my home. I mean, I always kept a clean home anyway. You know, unfortunately, women have this misconception that all guys are pigs and we're filthy and all that stuff. Let one of these entitled women push this around for about an hour or two. I bet you most of these women couldn't even afford one. I bet most of these women wouldn't even buy one of these. But anyway, you know, I like to keep things neat and tidy, excuse me. I still have to get all that paperwork off of my dining room table and make it look normal again. Pull out the chairs and pull out the bar stools and clean over here and clean around my printing station over there. So it's coming along little by little. I actually cleaned back there. You can see how nice and shiny that is. That cooler actually belongs outside. And I'll probably list these guys on eBay sooner than later. I actually sold a pair of vintage Wells Lamont. These are the last two, the very last two that I have. And these are the gloves that were used on the Part 4, 5, and 6 armatures from A Nightmare on Elm Street for Freddy Krueger's gloves. So it's almost time to say goodbye to these. So at least I got stuff to do to keep me busy. It just sucks that it's this late at night, but I guess life goes on. It's just a shame that things are the way they are. It didn't have to be that way. Take care. God bless. Stay safe. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out my eBay store. The link is in the description of every video and short I upload. Take care, everybody.